As you can probably tell behind me, it's raining pretty hard right now. At the time that we're recording this, it's been raining all day actually. Anytime we have big rains like this, I'm always reminded of the people of ancient Israel. The reason I'm reminded of them is in Deuteronomy chapter 11, as they're coming into the promised land out of Egyptian captivity, God says some very interesting things to them. In Deuteronomy chapter 11, starting around verse 8 and following, God basically tells them, look, I'm going to bring you into this land and you're going to have to rely on me while you're in this land. Right around verse 11, God tells them, says, hey, this land is not like the land of Egypt. Well, in the land of Egypt, they had the Nile River, and every year it would flood and it would provide for their fields and their crops, and they would have a very abundant year because of that. The nation of Israel, the region of Israel, did not have a Nile River like that would flood every year. Instead, they had to rely on the seasonal rains that God would send. So God tells the people of Israel, when you go into this land, you're going to have to rely on me for that rain. He says, and if you follow me, I'll send that rain. But if you turn away from me, I won't send that rain. And this would have been a great test for the faith of the people of Israel, as the farmers in the land would have expected the rain, and sometimes if it came late or if it wasn't as much as they wanted, they might start to question a little bit, is God really going to provide for us? It would have been tempting for them to seek to be provided for from someone else, from maybe an idol or something like that. And that was the temptation for them. We have that same temptation today, where we look at our life and we look for things that God has said He will provide for us. God said He will provide peace. He will provide joy in our lives. God provides salvation for us. Now, they're not always in the ways we expect, not always in the quantities we expect, but God says He will provide. And when we are tempted to look elsewhere for those, we usually encounter problems. When we seek to be provided for through avenues that God did not establish for us, we encounter problems. Instead, we should only seek those things which God has said He will provide for us. We should seek those things from God, not from someone else, not from mankind, not even from ourselves. We should instead seek them from God. Thank you and have a great week.